I'm Nick Hitchens from Hitch Advisory. We're a boutique law firm in Sydney and I'm the managing principal of the firm. We have three specialty areas, so we do a lot of work in franchising, particularly for franchisors. We do a lot of work in the childcare space, so for childcare owners and operators, and we do a lot of work for pharmacists, either setting up or selling their businesses. I think the main driver for our growth in the business is really our service delivery. Legal advice traditionally was quite detailed and complicated, where we're really trying to simplify it and provide it in a common sense manner. And I think it's that delivery of the advice that is really our point of difference. So Jamcyber has really assisted us on our growth path. We started with 2 people. We're now close to 35 people. Jamcyber operates as our outsourced IT department, and to be honest, it's a level of comfort knowing that somebody's managing it and doing it properly that we just couldn't do ourselves. Practical implication for us if our data was compromised would be absolutely colossal. I mean, a law firm is a business that's built on trust. We hold trust monies. We have some of the strictest obligations of confidentiality in the world, outside of perhaps only a medical practitioner. So for us, if a customer perceives that we've breached their confidence, whether that's inadvertent or on purpose, it doesn't really matter. From the customer's perspective, that vault that is the law firm is no longer safe and no longer secure. So it's the ultimate undermining of the value that we provide clients, which is trust, security, and confidentiality. So without Jamcyber protection, we'd be undertaking quite a few risks. First and foremost, we wouldn't have absolute certainty that third parties were not accessing our physical hardware devices. Obviously, we'd have the same fear in relation to software, and particularly given that most of our law practice is operated in the cloud, that is a significant risk. So we need to know that the people that we employ and the people that we have vetted are the same people that are accessing that data and that sensitive information. In addition to that, I think the movement of monies as a law firm is a huge risk, and without the assistance and guidance of Jam in relation to being alert to scams, particularly phishing scams and things of that nature, we would be at serious financial risk of sending money to the wrong place. So there's I think the 2 biggest risks for us would be who is accessing your systems and where are you sending money. I would definitely agree that Jamcyber provide us protection, but also enable us to go forward as a business. The reason I say that is because obviously the hardware and software solution, they do that with their eyes closed, but they give us the comfort to say, okay, well, we're going to train your team members in cyber risks. We're going to implement policy and procedure in relation to your cyber risk, so that effectively I have the comfort that my team members know and understand what's out there and what they are exposed to every day when they're using their telephone or their laptop or any other device. And that level of comfort is far beyond the software and the hardware. Jamcyber has certainly helped us in our confidence when we're pitching and proposing for work, particularly in relation to larger corporate clients. The reason I say that is because we know that our systems and our software is as safe and secure as it possibly can be. We know that our team members, with the assistance of Jam, have been trained in proper protocols, particularly in relation to email. And we know that therefore that we have a cyber insurance policy that will hopefully stand up and answer the call if our client's data is ever compromised. So from that perspective, when we are pitching and proposing for corporate clients, we have the confidence that we can actually deliver for large organisations throughout Asia Pacific without a concern that we are actually a small business that can't protect their confidential data meaningfully. The element that we've really lent on Jamcyber for is probably the human element as well, and probably the most practical example of that is the onboarding and offboarding of team members. The ability to make sure that people's hardware and software is ready from the moment they walk in the door has been absolutely critical for us presenting a polished product